Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Gizmo Guru. Today, we will be doing a review on the Jesper Monster Start N1, and this will be a full review on the Monster Start. I'll give you some specs, my personal opinion on this guy, and if I think it's a good thing to buy this at the very end. And also remember, if you like my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button so I can keep bringing you amazing content. And also, there will be a link down below where you can buy this guy. So, let's get into it. So in front of us, we have the Jesper Monster Start. Now, what puts this kind of in a different category than a lot of the other jump starters I've ever looked at is, for being its size, this is not only a 12 volt, indicated by the button here, but it's also a 24 volt. So if you have like a diesel truck, something a little larger, this guy will do it. So I found that to be extremely nice to have. This is basically like a jack of all trades. It is not afraid to take on whatever task you have to throw at it. And also, this guy will do about 65 jumps, which is pretty nice. So that's extremely good for a jump starter. And it does have about 6,000 amps, so this will pretty much jump any vehicle you can think of. So extremely nice. Now, a couple cool features on this guy. There's a little button here. Now, if you hit this button, there's actually a built-in light, which is decently bright. I actually really like this. So if you're trying to jump a vehicle in the dark, this makes it extremely nice because you can kind of set it off to the side, have your battery here, boom, you can jump it, which I think is kind of nice. So turn that off. Here's also your indicator for how much battery life you have left. Super nice. So, 25, 50, 75, 100. And then you've also got two USB-A ports. So you can charge like a phone or something. So very nice to have that. There is a USB-C on this. However, this is only to charge this unit. It won't charge like a phone or anything. Little disappointed in that, but not bad. Not a deal breaker. And then here's your DC in, so you can charge it via DC. So very nice. And then you got a little handle here, which I kind of like. This makes it really easy to tote it around. And then if we go to the back right here, these are your cables, and they come off of this little guy here. Now I'll show you how long the cable length is. Not bad. This is definitely enough to where if you needed to jumpstart something, you got a decent amount of cable length here, so not bad. And we'll turn this guy around again, and then you can just set your little guys in here to hold it in place. But yeah, overall, I've used this a couple times, different task charging phones, try to jumpstart something with it, jumped it no problem. I will say overall, this is a very good jump starter. I definitely feel way more confident having this guy if I need to jump a vehicle for any reason. The other one that I have is 3,000 amps, which is great, but this guy right here I know is always going to have enough juice, especially if you're like on your low 25%. I know for a fact this will jump a vehicle. So if I had to say, is this a good deal to buy? Absolutely. If you have a need for it. If you're someone who has like a diesel truck, maybe a couple other vehicles, and you want something that's never going to let you down and you don't have to keep it charged up all the time, this guy is perfect for that. So definitely a recommendation there. Now, if you don't quite need something this powerful, there's many other options that are smaller that'll still get the task done, but for anything diesel or bigger gas engine, this is the one you want. This will start it every time. So I hope that helps.